Affirmations. They must be within comprehensible measure of your current reality. Okay? I can't sit here right now today and tell myself I can fly. Okay? But I believe that if I go through the proper baby steps of beliefs to conform that, I believe that someday I could convince myself to fly. I don't know if I'd actually fly.
Chris Angel could.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. You never know. You never know. But I believe in beliefs. Okay? I believe in believing. And that's what affirmations do. They're small steps, okay? So, for example, right now, it may seem like an absolute outrageous leap for some of you guys to make out with a girl on the first night of meeting her in a club. I know that's how it was for me for all my life, until very recently. That's what I believed. I believed it was absurd to make out with a girl the first night meeting her. That was, maybe some guys could do that, but that wasn't me. That was my belief, okay? That was a big leap. I couldn't just sit from not believing that to all of a sudden believing that. I had to convince myself that I could actually attract girls consistently, okay? Then I had to convince myself and believe that I could get phone numbers consistently. Then I had to convince myself that I could escalate touching with a girl consistently and have her comply, okay? Then I convinced myself that I could get kisses on the cheek, okay? Then I convinced myself that I could make out with girls on the same night. And guess what, guys? I can do it. I can do it. I can believe it. I absolutely believe it. I absolutely do. And that was done through affirmations, okay? I didn't consciously do those affirmations at the time, but that's what it was. Affirmations, when you start consciously doing them, you're going to see the biggest improvements in your life. Hands down. I don't care what anybody says. You guys will all come back to me and tell me this. I know you will. All right? Now, have you guys all written down one of your own personal insecurities? Everybody got one? Okay. Who feels comfortable sharing one? Okay, Sergey, you're first to put your hand up. What's the insecurity you're dealing with? You feel like okay? No, that's absolutely respectable. His insecurity is that he feels he's too tall.
Oh yeah, I take your insecurity anytime.
You're laughing.
Okay. So that's something that you are consciously aware of. Am I right?
Yes.
And you feel that makes you feel nervous.
To a degree.
And it gives you an emotional reaction on a subconscious level.
Correct.
Okay. How we're gonna fix this? Okay. We're gonna say, let's rewire this. Give me a statement, okay, of your insecurity. State your insecurity within a sentence.
Not too tall.
No, you're not too tall. That's not the problem. The problem is that you feel like you're too tall. Right?
Okay.
Okay. So let's change that around. I don't feel like I'm too tall.
Okay.
Actually, let's take it one step further. Let's say I feel like I'm the perfect height.
Works.
Okay? Write that down. That's your affirmation. Okay? Now what you're going to do on a daily basis is read that to yourself. Every single day. Every morning and night. However often you want to do it.
Okay.
I am the perfect height. It sounds a little nerdy, doesn't it?
Kind of gay.
Okay. It does. But you'd be shocked at how many millionaires, how many billionaires across the world do that to themselves every single day. Every single day. I'm serious. This is big. This is huge, man. This is life-changing. All right?
Cool.
Take this one step further and ask yourself on there, write a question. Why am I the perfect height? Why do people love my height so much? Or how would you? Let's see. What do you think, Andy? Because you've got some experience with this.
Yeah. I was trying to think of this one actually too.
Yeah. How would you make that?
Why do I feel like my height is perfect for me?
Okay, that's
would be the way I would put it.
Or how is my height perfect? Basically, mold it into a question that. First of all, what the question does, putting it into a question, forces your subconscious mind to accept it. Okay? Right away. When you read it, just reading the question, why am I the perfect height? Or why is my height perfect for me? It forces your subconscious mind to accept it as true. Then it causes your conscious mind to seek answers and responses for that. Okay? Mm-hmm. So you'll be logically coming up with answers as to why you are the perfect height. And you're boosting all this insecurities. You're just making them evaporate. You're getting them out of your life.
Sure.
Okay? This is big. Huge, man. Huge, guys. Does anybody else have another one they'd like to share? That feels comfortable sharing with?
Well, I'll share one.
Sure.
I've been always self-conscious about my body weight. I was always trying to put on more weight.
Okay.
Not as much because cause about 4 years ago I had heart surgery. They discovered I had a large hole in my heart, so that's why I was on, lost from growing time. But
Okay.
so that's always I'm a little self-conscious about that.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. What's a statement? Put that in a statement for me. The insecurity.
How do I put in a statement?
Well, for example, Sergey's was, I feel like I am too
Okay,
tall.
I feel like I'm on the slim side, not bulked up enough.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Now, how would you rewire that into an affirmation statement? Yeah. How am I able to achieve the body I want? There you go. That's your affirmation question right there. Write it down. How am I able to achieve the body I want? Okay? It forces your subconscious mind to accept that as reality, that you are able to achieve the body you want. And then it forces your conscious mind to come up with reasons as to how you're going to achieve that goal. Okay? Guys, for those of you who aren't going to share, that's okay. I don't want to force you to be uncomfortable, but I really, really encourage you guys to do what I'm doing right now, okay? Rewire the statement, reword it, and reverse it, okay? Then put it in a question that forces your subconscious mind to accept that as reality, and then it forces your conscious mind to seek reasons and answers to your question, okay? Those are affirmations, guys. That's huge, okay? That's huge, life-changing.
I know there's a lot of kind of routines that different schools of thought have as affirmations. Like some say in the morning, just repeat these in the mirror. Some say at night. Are you just writing these down and checking up on them all the time? Or are you actually stating these to yourself every morning or every night? Or are you just consciously aware of them?
Yeah. Once you read them over a few times, you can remember. You probably don't need the note cards. I do know for a fact that there are many, 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 many successful people who stick them up like in the mirror in the bathroom every morning, brushing their teeth. Every night they're brushing their teeth. They're looking at those affirmations. It's right there. I have a friend who he wired his radio system in his car, so every time he turned his car on, it scrolled a message that said, "You are handsome," or something like that. Okay, so his car affirmed him every day, every time he got in his car.
That's so easy. That's one way of doing it. That's what I have in my wallet. I have a notebook that says I'm an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Whenever I want it. It makes me feel good.
And those are very general affirmations. They're not very effective, or they're not as effective as more specific. You got to be specific, and that's what I'm talking about. These small steps. Okay, I can't just affirm myself. You can fly. I can fly. How can I fly? How can I fly? Well, I got to buy a plane ticket. That's the only way I can fly right now. Okay, that's my belief. But if I want to change that belief, I have to start baby steps. Okay.
Well, it sounds like you're saying basically think positive all the time, but it's like believing, not just false positive, believing, right?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be here today if my life didn't change as drastically as it did from beliefs, from rewiring my beliefs. I wouldn't be here. Okay, I'd be back there, listening. Okay, but I'm speaking now because I've changed my beliefs. I've become successful in a venue of my life that I wanted to. And that's what I'm sharing with you guys, because I want to see you all be this successful. Okay, guys?